Silent killer in the river. Effluent discharge destroying Sungai Air Batu, Sungai Udang. This video will start with an introduction by making an overview of this incident and showing the evidence of the pollution. Next will be followed by the cause and impact of the pollution. The impact includes environmental and social impact. Lastly, we will suggest some solutions and preventive measurements, for example, an advanced effluent treatment technology, Aqua Purex TM. Now, let me introduce our team. I'm Eng, and Shahika, Hakimi, and Haziq are my group mates. Oh no! The water in Sungai Udang is black and foul-smelling. Yeah, this pollution has persisted since 2023 and has gotten worse since July 2025. For a more detailed location, the pollution occurred at Kampong Paya Rumput Jaya near Sungai Udang, and the possible suspected causing this pollution is the Sungai Udang sanitary landfill, which is very near to Kampong Paya Rumput Jaya. This incident has gained the attention of News Straits Times, Bernama, and Sinar Harian. Landfill leachate is generated as a result of percolating excess rainwater through the waste layer of a landfill, which may eventually enter the soil and subsequently enters the groundwater as it drains to the surface water bodies. Landfill leachate is a highly polluted liquid which contains high amount of heavy metals, dissolved organic matters, xenobiotic organic carbon, and inorganic macropollutants. So what will happen when these pollutants are accidentally consumed by humans? Many of the heavy metals are carcinogenic and they will harm our organs and also our nervous system and cardiovascular system when entering our body. Dissolved organic materials has an effect for colonic mucosa and will damage our DNA, causing growth retardation and autoimmune system disease. Xenobiotic organic compounds refers to man-made organic compounds like plastics, pesticides, and pharmaceutical substances. These substances are hard to break down and can harm human and animal health. Inorganic macropollutants are highly toxicity, causing brain damage, kidney damage, and diarrhea.
This is Sungai Air Batu. The river was once clean, but now the water is dark, smelly, and polluted.
Here, we can see a landfill located near the river. Every day, large amount of waste are dumped at this site. When it rains, rainwater flow down through the pile of waste. As the water passes through the garbage, it absorbs chemical, organic matter, and harmful substances. This polluted liquid is called leachate. Leachate is a highly contaminated liquid that can be very dangerous to environment. Because the landfill is close to the river, leachate can easily flow into the river system. When leachate enters the river, it begins to contaminate the water and contribute to serious river pollution. This effluent treatment plant was designed to treat 300 cubic meters of wastewater per day, but the actual flow has increased to 800 cubic meters per day. This is the second cause of environmental pollution, as the system becomes overloaded and unable to operate effectively, leading to overflow of untreated or partially treated effluent that polluted nearby water bodies and soil. Wastewater into the treatment plant at a flow rate higher than its design capacity. The excessive inflow forces water to move too quickly through the treatment unit. This short retention time reduces treatment efficiency and overloads the system. As the tank overflows, untreated or partially treated effluent is discharged into the river. The discharge increases POD and COD level, reducing the soft oxygen in the water. The river becomes dark and foul-smelling, aquatic life is harmed, and fish death occurs.
Next is the impact of pollution. So, Sungai Udang is an important water resource that supports the surrounding ecosystem and local communities. However, increasing pollution has caused serious environmental and social impact that cannot be ignored. From an environmental perspective, water pollution in Sungai Udang has led to a decline in water quality, harming aquatic life such as fish and other organisms. Water discharge, oil residues, and domestic pollutants reduce oxygen levels in the water, disrupt natural habitats, and threaten biodiversity. Over time, this environmental degradation weakens the river's ability to sustain life and maintain ecological balance. Aquatic ecosystems are fragile systems that depend on clean water and balanced environmental conditions. When pollution enters rivers, it disrupts this balance and can lead to ecosystem collapse. Toxic chemicals, excessive nutrients, and waste reduce oxygen levels in the water, causing fish kills and loss of sensitive species. As aquatic plants and microorganisms die, the food chain begins to break down. Over time, biodiversity declines and the ecosystem can no longer recover naturally. This collapse does not affect aquatic life. It also threatens human food supplies, livelihoods, and water security. Protecting aquatic system is essential because once an ecosystem collapses, restoring it is difficult, costly, and sometimes impossible. Clean water is not just an environmental issue, it is a matter of survival for all living beings. Water pollution is not just an environmental problem, it is a serious human health concern. When rivers become contaminated with sewage, chemicals, and industrial waste, harmful bacteria and toxins enter the water supply. This can cause disease such as diarrhea, skin infections, and long-term illnesses from toxic exposure. Communities living near polluted river face higher health risks, especially children and elderly. Without clean water, basic activities like bathing, washing food, and fishing become dangerous. Protecting our water sources is essential to safeguard public health and ensure a safe future for everyone. Water pollution has serious social impacts that affect everyday life in surrounding communities. Polluted rivers disrupt livelihood, such as fishing and small business that depends on clean water. Families living nearby experience unpleasant odors, reduced recreational spaces, and decline in overall quality of life. Over time, these issues can lead to economic hardship, health concern, and weakened community well-being. Addressing water pollution is not only about protecting the environment, but also about protecting people and their social and economic stability. Water pollution has a direct impact on people's livelihood and income. Communities that depend on rivers for fishing, aquaculture, and small businesses suffer when water quality declines. Fish population decrease, catches become unsafe to sell, and income is lost. As livelihoods disappear, families face financial stress and uncertainty about their future. This shows that pollution is not only an environmental issue, but also an economic and social problem that affects the survival of entire communities. Pollution greatly reduces the use of natural resources that communities once relied on. When rivers become contaminated, water can no longer be used safely for drinking, fishing, farming, and recreation. Natural resources that were once valuable turn into health risks. As a result, communities are forced to depend on alternative resources that are often more expensive and less accessible. This loss highlights how pollution disconnects people from nature and weakens sustainable living for future generations.
4 stages of wastewater treatment. Source control, preliminary, primary, and secondary treatment reduce pollutants step by step. Source control. Industries limit pollutant discharge and apply on-site pre-treatment before wastewater enters waterways. Preliminary treatment. Large debris, plastics, sand, and oil are removed using screens, grit chambers, and grease traps. Primary treatment. Sedimentation tanks allow suspended solids to settle, reducing pollutant load before further treatment. Secondary treatment. Microorganisms in aeration tanks break down organic pollutants biologically, cleaning wastewater effectively. These stages form a full approach to reduce pollution, ensuring cleaner rivers and a healthier environment.
Advanced treatment removes toxic substances including heavy metals, microplastics, and emerging contaminants using membrane filtration and adsorption. Tertiary treatment visualization. Membranes, filters, UV light, and activated carbon work seamlessly to transform dirty water into clean, safe water. Introducing AquaPureX Advanced Treatment Technology. AquaPureX combines chemical treatment, biological processes, membrane filtration, and reverse osmosis to remove pollutants effectively before discharge. Leachate treatment plant diagram. Raw leachate input. Advanced filtration stages. Contaminant removal. Clean water outlet. Monitoring and testing. Wastewater treatment with AquaPureX protects rivers, ecosystems, and public health by improving efficiency and pollutant removal. Stronger regulations, responsible industry compliance, and active community awareness are essential to complement technology. Your voice matters. Demand clean water for Sungai, Udang. Together, we can ensure a healthier environment for future generations. Visit www.sungaicleanwater.org. Clean rivers, thriving fish, and green landscapes remind us of our vital role in Earth's future.